Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for August 17th through September, I keep wanting to say December, September 16th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Miss Mary. Much love and support to her. Hopefully you get a chance to check her out, show her some love and support yourself if you like what she has to say. This is intended for a romantic love reading, but it could resonate in other areas of your life. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. What is your harsh truth? Four of Wands. Right out of the gate there. The Star card. The Magician, the Moon, good gracious, Three of Cups, Nine of Cups, Death. That could be Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces or Cancerian, Gemini or Virgo. Okay. All right. What's this Star card about? So are you both in your separate corners hoping for some reprieve from a situation? Wanting the load to lift? Is this about a breakup? Is this you two transitioning out of a relationship and really needing to take some time to figure things out, to get grounded, to figure out how you're going to transition out of this and through this? What's this? So we got 2 9s and 2 4s. So it looks like you've either come to an agreement or an understanding about the situation, and both of you are kind of there's like this unrest, there's this worry about what is going to come for the future, or just perhaps this has ended because of the worry, because there's just, it's like, you know what, I just can't trust this person. I can't, there's just too much that's uncertain and not forthcoming, and it's just, there's too unstable or not enough. Whatever someone has either offered or given, or whatever is between you two, is simply not enough anymore. In the sense that you can't rely on it. You don't, there's so many unanswered questions, and yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. All right, what's this Star card about? Okay, what's this Magician about? 3 of Swords, what's this Magician about? Empress, another 3, interesting. What's this 3 of Cups? I don't like this combo here. Hold on a minute. What's this 3 of Cups about? That jumped. What's this 3 of Cups about? So I feel like you're wanting, this is about you really needing to be around people that are going to support you and ground you and nurture you and get you through this transitional phase of, because I mean, we got the 4 of Wands reversed and the 3 of Swords here, and this is all about you needing a reprieve. You are depleted and exhausted, and you need somebody to build you back, or somebody's to build you back up. This is about needing friends for stability in light of what's going on with you and this person. All right, what's this Moon card about? Here comes my cat. Probably got a pair of socks. What's this Moon card? Yeah. 2 9s. Ouch. 2 9s. Okay, lots of worry, lots of anxiety, lots of just, you just can't. This is the I can't do it anymore combo right here. I can't do it anymore because there's just too much that is suspicious. There's too much untrustworthiness. There's too much deception or suspicion of deception. Realizing that everything is an illusion, or like there's manipulation involved, manipulation and domineering and control. And this is realizing also that it's always going to be that way. that it's not going to change. This is something that's just not going to change in the relationship. And that's unfortunate. What's this Nine of Cups about? And I think that's what the receipt part or the understanding or awareness was, is that it's always going to be this way. What's this Nine of Cups about? The Star card. Look at that. Star card twice. So, okay. I think this is somebody that likes, I think you're dealing with somebody that really likes to get what they want, and they're used to that. And there's nothing wrong with that if both people are on board with that. If it's a relationship where, hey, I'm going to take care of this while you go out and slay dragons or do whatever, or hey, you know, I'm going to go do this while you take care of the home front, or, you know, if there's an equal give and take in the roles and it's agreed upon, right? That's not what we have here. That's not what we have here. We have somebody who enjoys the fruits of others' labor. This is someone who can't really ever get it together. And that's not a slam. There's a lot of people with some great ideas that are never able to see it to fruition. They're really big on the wow and not the how. And, you know, it is what it is. But sometimes those people don't make a very good partner. It's especially bad when there's a sort of a sadistic bent to it, or when someone, like they're capable, but they just don't. They just don't, because they're looking for other people to constantly take care of themselves. And it looks like this person is simply on to their next person that will provide and take care of them. And they are all about, they're about the long view. This is somebody that is going to slot somebody else into your place that will provide what you have provided them. You work very hard in relationships and you contribute, and you will pick up the slack. You will help, heal, do whatever you can. And this is someone that likes it that way. And if not you, somebody else. And I'm being very mild about this because I could let it fly, but I won't. But you are right to suspect, and you are right to be done with this. This is just a dynamic that suits this person, and that's what they're looking for in a partner, is someone that will provide and take care of them, because they like it being all about them and their needs. So you need to surround yourself with people that are going to ground you and comfort you and counterbalance any kind of negative thinking or codependent thinking or sabotage, and being able to leave this behind. You need to really stay around people that can resource you and uplift you and encourage you. What's this Death card about? We've got change here. What's this Death card about? What's this Death card about? One more. What's this Death card about? Five of Wands. What's this Death card about? Good. Okay, so yes, please surround yourself with people that are kind, that are uplifting, that will be kind and counterbalance any sabotage that you might be, let's be honest, capable of doing yourself, because we all do it. This is something that you truly do need to leave behind and let go of. And we've got two cards of transition here. So this is a relationship that needs to be transitioned out of. And you need to let what is going to happen. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancerian, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Aquarian. This is not about you rushing in to fix or change anymore. You simply can't anymore. You just can't. You can't do all the changing and accommodating, and you can't be thinking of constantly ways to survive this conflict or drama with this person. There's nothing left to fight for. You've come full circle. Just let it go. This is out of your control. And the only way to deal with somebody like this, and you already know this because it's ended, you know, in your heart of hearts, it's ended for a while. The only way to deal with somebody like this is to just completely go limp and to not give an audience and to not participate and not engage. No matter how inductive and seductive the opening argument is, like, hey, I just thought you might want this mixtape I made for you. Lame, I know, but point being, you know, I'm sorry to bother you. I know you don't want to talk to me, but I just thought, you know, you'd want to see the dog. They're in the hospital, so if you can meet me here. And then you show up and miraculously the dog's better, but I thought we could get a coffee and talk. No, no, no. There's some evidence here of you really struggling to let go and to move on from this, and it's because you probably feel so depleted, rightfully so, but that's what your friends and family and the uplifting people in your life are for. It's not about you going back to get what you gave away from this person, because you won't get it. What you'll get is them seeing an opportunity to get their needs met or get some supply from you. Nothing more. So this is about you letting things transition and surrounding yourself with people who care and love you and to uplift you. This too shall pass. All right, what else for Sagittarius? We got the Hermit. That could be Virgo. The thing is that this might have been over for a while for you and you're just still processing it. Completely understandable and normal. If that's the case, in about, don't get mad at me, 2 months, you're going to be good to go. You got about 2 more months of the round and round and round with this. Stay close to your friends and family. Again, can't stress that enough. But you got about 2 more months of the round and round with this. And then you're going to be done because you're going to see it for what it is. But I think what bothers you is you're still trying to figure out how and why. And the thing is, this moon here, I mean, it's the curse and the cure, honestly, because you're never going to understand it all. And the cure is to accept that you're never going to understand it all. There's always going to be 2 things going on over here while they're wanting you to look over here. And there's always, it's always going to be like that within this situation with that person. So it's about accepting, and that's very difficult, not easily done. So that's probably why this process is taking so long, is because it's very difficult for you to accept that it was founded and grounded in illusion and deception or betrayal, or nothing was ever really clear and it was all about control. And for every little morsel you understood, there were 10 pieces of information over here that would have illuminated things, but you were denied that access because they manipulate. But you know, it's like, wait, I want to know about this. Okay, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Let's just go. Here's some cookie. You want a cookie? You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Oh my God, I said Scorpio. What else for Sagittarius? Good gracious. Why did I say Scorpio? Is there Scorpio here? Scorpio. Phew. Glad I didn't throw them yet. What else for Sagittarius? What else for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. 9 of Wands. Stand your ground. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so been there, done that. Better for it, but it was hell going through it, right? And this is about having misaligned values. This is a broken situation that is not yours to fix any longer. This is about letting go for you, and this is about coming full circle once again and understanding that and knowing now it's not just defending yourself because you know that you should, but you feel weak inside about it. It's coming full circle and knowing why you should be defending yourself, why you have a problem with that, why you felt this way. This is being okay with it. This is finally being at peace with an ending, a decision, a transition, the way things are. It's standing your ground and knowing what you're fighting for and why you're doing it. Not just standing your ground because it just can't happen again. I'm done. It's not just that. It's the why behind it that's very important. 9, 9, 9. Look at all these 9s. 9. So this is you being firm. It doesn't mean that there's not sadness. It's just that you, in this is acceptance, faith, and resilience. And I think what got you there is not wanting to go through it anymore. And that's why, you know, you two weren't on the same page anymore, obviously. But in coming full circle, you understand why. And that's what gives you the strength to not go back, to stand your ground, to understand so that you don't get yourself into this situation again. So just know that the end is in sight with processing this and going round and round and round. About 2 more months. It's purposeful. Don't beat yourself up for it. Don't be like, why can't I just... Don't do that. It happens when it happens. Kind of feels like you can't let go of it until it lets go of you. Don't worry about that. Just let it process. All right. Sagittarius, I hope this was helpful. Don't hate me. I know it's not happy news, but this is the harsh truth. So sometimes you get a zinger where it's like, oh my God, you're the bee's knees and this and that. But this is archaeological dig for me in the sense that it's hopefully explaining what and why. So the reality is that this is over and you're processing it, and you get about 2 more months. But honestly, I think when you get to the other side of it, you'll understand that this is going to sound harsh, but here we go, that you never had a chance. And I don't mean that to be like, oh, stupid. I mean that you'll see that this wasn't personal, because you were just one among many. This is this person's MO, and you two just happen to kind of find each other. But there will be another person, because it's one of those things that they need to be taken care of, and they need to have their immediate needs met, and it's a long-term goal for them to constantly be securing supply for themselves. So it looks like it threw you for a doozy, but it's something that this person just does, and it's not personal. You didn't turn them into this, and they didn't do it to you because you're a horrible this or that or whatever. It is how they are, and you were in their sights. This doesn't have to define you for the future. It's a lesson, not a life sentence. So lick your wounds. 2 or 3 months, you'll be good and wiser for it. No harm, no foul. But please don't be beating yourself up over it. Because then you stay stuck. All right. I hope this was helpful, Sagittarius. Please don't hate me. I will see you, hopefully, in the next reading. And you take care and you stay close to those you love, okay? All right. Take care.